Good morning. Alrighty. I utilize this cube. This is the original 3x3x3. And I carry this everywhere with me. It's a symbol for me, and it reminds me of, oh man, I have so many meanings attached to this. I have found that the more meanings I give a noun, the more flexible it becomes as a verb. Alrighty then. Golly, there's so many things I can do with this. However, I utilize this with when I'm doing change work with people and turn it into a metaphor. So whatever their current feeling, emotion, action, or inaction, current behavioral pattern, a current thought process, whatever they want to get rid of, and then begin something new, I utilize this. So every time they see it, they're like, oh, snap, that's my reminder to update. All right, what's all that mean? So I'm going to say this is how we're born. Perfect. And guess what? No matter where you are in life, no matter where, you're still perfect. I don't know about that, Sean. Sounds like bullshit. Alrighty then. Let's challenge that. All right, refocus. There's a thing called strategies, and I love it. I'm addicted to it. Matter of fact, my title is called a peak performance strategist. Okay, there's pattern recognition, there's pattern utilization, there's pattern creation. That's my absolute favorite. And think of strategies like a recipe. Okay, what's that one? I was just watching a show 2 days ago. I think it's called soba or sabo noodles in Okinawa in Japan. Man, it's insane. Well, strategies are just like a recipe. They require specific ingredients, specific measurements, and a specific process. Like you can know all 10 digits of my phone number. However, you got to put them in a specific order to reach me. All right, Sean, where's this going? So, like the cube, it has 43 quintillion variations. That's a big fucking number. And if you were to exhaust every single configuration, I mean, if you were to twist one per second, never repeating the same configuration, it would take 1,400 trillion years. What? That's a big number. Well, anyway, I'm going to mix this up while talking. So life can feel a lot like a cube. You know, you're going through life, you're having a great time, and then all of a sudden, I'm not looking at this, all of a sudden, bam, you're right there. And you're like, shit, what do I do now? All right, this is where strategies come in. Remember I said pattern recognition. That is when you understand what you're moving towards and moving away values are, and your beliefs, which are kind of like rules. So your values determine the direction, and your beliefs determine how fast or how slow you get there. All right? Sometimes you just want to chill, and that's cool too. So anyway, strategies, you have pattern recognition, and then you got pattern utilization, which is understanding someone else's strategies. Okay, and then being able to weave them and integrating them into your system. Then there's pattern creation. Oh my God, I love pattern creation. Every single day I'm creating new patterns. I love them. So, getting back to this. So you find yourself here, and let's imagine for a moment that's a thought process. You know, a recurring thought process. It's like on a loop pattern, if you will, in your life. Maybe it's a behavioral pattern, an unwanted behavioral pattern. Let's say it's a feeling or an emotion. Those are two different things for another recording. Or it could be an action or an inaction, something you're not doing, or it's something you are doing that you want to stop. Okay? So this can represent any one of those. Well, once you understand strategies, see, some people are like, what are you trying to do, impress me? And I'm like, no, dude. I just want to impress upon you that no matter where you are, no matter what's happened to you, my story is pretty fucking awesome. You know, I went from bipolar, OCD, and ADD in 1995, and I rode that I called it the perfect walking storm, until finally I met someone in the arena that I'm now in. And that was the end of October 2010. Just under 5 months, I was off all medications. I was on 13 pills per day. Then, even after I was off them, I still had behavioral patterns that needed to be ironed out, so to say. So I started learning all this stuff. And the cube, I carry it around with me, like I said, not to impress anyone, to impress upon people that no matter where the fuck you are in your life, there's a strategy. And what's so cool is once you understand them, anything, any time of your day, some people say, oh, I'm breaking down. No, let's recreate that. So when you feel that, bam, let's set up a strategy. So when you get there, it tells your neurology, see this, go this way. Hear this, go this way. Feel this way, go this way. Okay, there's strategies and they're awesome. So you can, like, I don't know what a problem is. I do not know what a problem is. I only know that when I have that signal, that symbol shows up, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, it's time to get fucking excited. That means it's kind of like an iPhone. Where's my iPhone? It's upstairs charging. But little reminders will pop up and say, hey, this app needs to be updated, or your operating system needs to be updated. And you've got options. You can either say, no, I don't have the time, or you can do it later, or I should do it, but I'm not. Or you can make it a must and do it right now. And when you do that, your phone, the apps, and the operating system are more congruent. Your battery life is lasting longer. Well, the same thing with strategies. When you start updating your strategies and knowing what the symbols are that are popping up, you can update them just like that. So now your potential increases, your actions increase, your results stand out, your pH balance in your body is getting rewarded. I mean, it's ineffable consequences. So let's get to it. Now there's kids that are doing this. I think the world record is under 5 seconds. What? That's insane. That's awesome. So I'm not here to show you how fast I can do it. I just want to show you a few things about strategies and the 4 elements about it. 1, understand what pushes and pulls you. When you have that, you can help other people. So you can help them with strategies to get them unstuck. The third is as a leader for yourself, a leader for your community, a leader in your family, a leader in your church, a leader in your business, is you don't have to push your strategies on others. That's definitely a strategy, but quite retarded. Once you understand everyone else's strategies, now you know which buttons to push, which levers to adjust, and everything runs so much more effectively and congruently. And the 4th element is whatever you currently don't have yet, oh my God, get excited, because there's somebody out there that's already producing consistent results. And just like the recipe I talked about, you can sit down and you can get their specific ingredients, their specific measurements, and their specific process. It's basically, what are their moving towards values? What are their moving away values? What are their beliefs? What are the things they do daily? What are the things they avoid? And you can get their specific strategy. Then you can weave it, incorporate it, integrate it into how you do things. Now you just save time, money, mental energy, and now life works for you. Get the fuck out of here. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to do it fairly slowly so I can show you something. I start with green because that means take action now for me. Okay? So I got a strategy. Let's just stop right here. I want green and yellow. Well, I got the right outcome, but my strategy's wrong. So instead of getting down and beating myself up, I say, awesome, that's an update. And because I know the strategy, bingo, there's your green, there's your yellow. I'm not gonna, because of the value for attention, I'm not a world record setter on this. So let me just pick up the pace a little here. And let's get focused, Toth. Let's get focused. I gave my other cube away. Every time I help somebody, I give the cube away as a reminder to say, hey, Next time you're in a situation, this is going to be a loving, grateful reminder to say, hey, just like my phone, I need to update something here so I'm more congruent, so I'm more effective, so I'm growing, so the people I interact with are growing. And then when I'm long gone, hopefully I set up some strategies that will have an impact in other people's life. But that's how I roll. Getting back to this. Staying focused. Usually I got a song on. That's part of my strategy. It keeps me focused. More focused. All right. Do 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 do. This one needs more breaking in. Anyway, when I'm helping somebody with a phobia, I will utilize this for sure. There we go. So once it's completely gone, let me just stay focused here. Darn, did I just... Okay, there you go. No big deal. It's a reminder. So any thought process, any behavioral pattern, any feeling, emotion, any action or inaction is a reminder. Hey, just like your smartphone, need an update, baby. Bam. And once you understand what these are, strategies are amazeballs. Anyway, that's enough for me. Have a great Saturday.